I'm never spending channel points. I need to hold my R6 credits.
Hold them for as long as you can.
Yeah, you should make it so that you can redeem R6 credits in your stream to get real R6 credits. That'd be good.
That'll be correct.
Yeah. Just use sub money to buy R6 credits, and then eventually you'll get more sub money than you're buying R6 credits, and that'll be a scam. Pyramids. And tell everyone else to buy R6 credits, and then they'll buy it. You have to
I'm not sure that would work.
But there's a will, there's a way.
Alright. If you say so.
I reckon you could pull off a pyramid scheme with R6 credits.
Oh god. Oh, that'll be interesting.
Hey kid, wanna buy some R6 credits?
R6 credits. Oh god. I have to run a bunch of ads.
Yo, Foo5 Go just hosted the stream with 9 viewers. Pog.
Fusco?
Yeah.
He's the owner of MSG, I think.
Oh, is he?
Or at least the team leader.
Nice.
Just waiting 12 more minutes for the bonfires. So what have you been up to then?
What, in life, or just lost?
Anything.
Not a whole lot really. Played a bit of League of Legends earlier, and then just looking at some stuff online.
Alright.
Yeah. Trying to decide how much I value my money or not. So I could end up making some terrible life choices.
Nah. As long as it's something permanent, it'll be alright.
Yeah, that's the problem though. It's permanent and expensive.
Yeah.
And surprisingly tempting.
I'm really surprised that Rig is still playing the game even though he messed up his hand or his wrist or whatever. So which map do you reckon this is going to go to then?
What with the
Shabatan versus
MSG
Mindset.
Shabatan?
Yeah.
Alright, let's try and get a prediction. Trying to. So just go for a blind guess. MSG will remove Villa. Wait, who's blue team?
I believe. Yeah, blue team's Trevisan.
Okay. So Shavatan will remove theme park. MSG will remove Villa. I'm gonna write this down so that if I'm right, I have bragging rights. Okay, this is my prediction. We're gonna see theme park go. And then we're going to see Villa go. So MSG will remove Villa. And then Shavatan will take out... Cafe. And then MSG will ban Consulate. And then Shavatan will ban Clubhouse.
Hello.
And then MSG will take out
Hello there, Cryptic.
Oregon, and we'll get Coastline.
You're quite quiet.
Ooh. Me?
Yeah,
How about now?
there we go.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's my ban prediction.
Oh, is that
We're
your
gonna-
ban prediction?
My ban prediction is we're gonna get Coastline. And Shavatan will ban Theme Park, Cafe, and Clubhouse. Actually, no. I think Shavatan might, but okay. Shavatan might ban Villa first,
Hmm.
but I think they'll ban Theme Park first, and then maybe Villa later. But I think MSG will take out Villa if not, and then otherwise I think it'll be like swap round. If that makes sense.
I've got a different prediction for that game.
All right, what's the prediction?
I think we are gonna get a consulate game.
Right.
That's-
okay.
That's still in the map pool, right?
Yeah.
Or am I just
Yeah.
dripping my tits? Yeah. I think
Yeah.
we're gonna get a consulate game
Because
because I think MSG might ban Coast. They're gonna ban Coast, Clubhouse, and
see, I think there's a chance they ban
Team.
Coastline because they think they're the better team,
Mm,
but I think that they also would feel quite comfortable there because their fragging potential is insanely high.
yes, on
Yeah,
Coast definitely.
I don't think that.
So I don't think MSG will ban Coastline
Coast.
purely because of how strong their fragging game was on Cafe,
Yeah.
which rewards more strategic play than fragging normally, and they were still able to out-frag SAD. And we saw from today's game that Frag hit their shot, SAD hit their shots
Oh, who won that game? I
8-1.
was in the scrim. 8-1.
to SAD.
I don't want to brag, but I just came off my scrim with Valhalla. We beat
Nice.
them 7-3
Awesome.
on Clubhouse. Yes, Della's definitely gonna have a go at me for saying that on stream.
Flexing your dubs on stream, I see how it is.
Flexing my my scrim dubs on stream, mate. You know the ones that no one cares
Scrim
about.
bucks.
Yeah, mate.
Flexing your scrim bucks.
My scrim bucks, mate.
Yeah. Only one thing more valuable than scrim bucks, and that's you know what they are, right?
Mhm.
V-bucks. Am I right?
Oh no.
V-bucks.
Oh god.
Fortnite. Am I right, kids?
I think Provoked and my new tryout are gonna watch the stream today.
Oh, lovely.
Alright.
So that's 2 more viewers for the boys.
Yeah, I'm expecting a. I mean, here's the thing: if the teams are listening now and they just wanna like laugh at me, they're gonna ban Coastline instantly. So I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. So I think MSG
Probably.
could be good on it.
Oh,
However, I
well,
think Shavatan could also do good things on Coastline, and so I think both of them would have a pretty good chance. I think Coastline's a more free-form map, and Shavatan definitely struck me as a little bit more free-form team in the way that they organise their defences and their attacks that they played out. So I think it could be to their benefit, where it's a little bit easier to get your control. And I think Shavatan struggled with that, and I think Coastline could play into their strengths. But obviously into MSGs as well. Like I think both teams would just be decent on Coastline.
Hmm.
The Fraggers
Definitely.
Pepperoni.
What do you think the score's going to be like?
Personally, I think it's going to be like an 8-4, an 8-5 maybe.
I think MSG should take this game in the bag. I think MSG looked on fantastic form on Monday. They had a fantastic series which they played in the opening game against SAD, and they looked an 8-3 win over SAD, and we saw how strong SAD looked today. So it just makes me think it was more SAD not being ready, but MSG still playing phenomenally.
I think SAD were definitely a bit pissed after the MSG game. I'm like, you know what, we're gonna prove ourselves against TSP, a team, a reform team that handed Valhalla the backsides.
Yeah, I think it was definitely a good series. It's fun to watch. Obviously, not as fun for Valhalla to play
From
as they
a
would like.
from a player perspective. From a player's perspective, I think Valhalla's just not in form. I think after they got beat by Wave in SST, they haven't been in form.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I see a mindset issue within that team.
Possibly.
You're able to discover more of life. Just going by the heart, breathing in, letting go.
Yeah, I think it's very likely that is the case. I mean, I remember we were talking during the semi-final game, or the winners bracket final, I should say, where it really looked like they just lost their mental at one point towards the end of the second map and spiraled out of control a little bit. And so I didn't see the same sort of mental block from them in the best of one against Safe Space, but I think it'd be interesting to see how they can perform. MSG should have this game in the bag, but you never know. Showtan could pull a SAD-like reversal sweep. Uno reverse card, activate their trap card, and get their first points of the series of the season.
I've got a little bit of a prediction though, like an in-depth prediction. I think Rust is gonna frag off, and he's gonna get about what's my fingers saying? He's gonna go 20 and 0.
20 and 0.
20 and 0.
I tell you what, I bet a fiver he doesn't.
Oh. I think he'll definitely ace one round.
He'll definitely ace.
He'll definitely ace a round.
You have Rust to ace. Rust
to ace.
Okay, we're starting up the SSAL betting company. Odds of 7-1 on Rust to ace.
That's exactly what I was going to say. 7-1. Oh god. Good odds though. Good odds.
Yeah, good odds. That's a good, like, if you put a quid in the aces, that's £7 to gain back. I just want to remind you how odds work. So anyone that wants to take, or you can put £7 in, and if he doesn't ace, if you want to take the opposite bet, you get £1 back. So.
Someone's gonna ask for that to be a thing now.
Probably, yeah.
We should start. I might start an independent betting company that places bets that odds on SSAL games. The highest tier of Siege esports. We're actually waiting on G2. They weren't quite good enough to make it into the Open League, so they're gonna have to wait for another season. But hopefully the spot might open up for the next time round.
They're making to we have a pro league as well, don't we? SSPL.
Eventually that'll be a thing, yeah.
Pog.
Pog.
That is Pog.
Have to wait a couple of seasons to get a
Figure
bunch
out
of
the
team
top
ins.
teams.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a franchise, is it? Every league is franchise nowadays.
Nah.
Nah, it's not really
Not,
franchise
not,
league.
not gonna sell out.
You could charge 30 quid for a spot.
Now you're tempting me.
Yeah. I mean, now you're saying why everyone does franchise leagues, right?
Yep.
You can just charge money for people to play in your leagues and everyone takes it.
I give the money back. I'm not doing it to make money.
Who's banning first? Is it MSG or?
Showtime should be
Showtime.
banning first. Still waiting for their bans to come through.
I think we're either going to see the theme park removed first by Shavatan or the villa, which they did lose. And might just want out of the rotation because of that. But I think one of those two maps will be the first to go. And I think the MSG will just remove the other. It's also possible that MSG do not ban the other. There is a chance that we see something like a theme park ban come out, and then MSG ban, like say Consulate, or say Consulate, and then it comes back to Shavatan and they feel like they have to ban the villa, otherwise they're going to go there. So that is something that MSG could try and employ to remove both of those maps from play without having to ban them. So I think it is possible as the orange team to bait a map pick that you have ready. It'd be interesting to see if MSG choose to do so. And obviously as the last ban, they will have the option then to choose to just not go there anyway, should they leave it open. But I think it is fairly safe to say that we will not be seeing Consulate, Oregon, or Cafe today. And as I say that, Oregon is the first map removed from Shavatan, so one map down, Coastline still in play. But it'd be Oregon removed by Shavatan, which means Theme Park and Villa both escaping the first ban, which I don't think either of them have really escaped the first ban before now. I think one of them is always removed pretty early on into the ban phase. But the Oregon removed by Shavatan, I think that's an interesting choice. And Consulate removed very quickly from MSG, so I hate to say I told you so, but we will see Cafe removed very swiftly after Villa. So there's the Villa gone from Shavatan. So far on track. The MSG taking out the theme park. Now, Shavatan have Cafe, Clubhouse, and Coastline to choose from for their next ban.
I'm expecting it to go to Coastline now. You've predicted it.
I think his prediction's on point. It's gonna be Coast.
And there's the Cafe gone. We're close. Oh, I was so close on my predictions as well.
Oh, it's Clubhouse. Oh,
It's going to be Clubhouse.
Oh, they're playing Club?
very close.
Yeah, Clubhouse. MSG taking us to Clubhouse. I'm so sad because my only incorrect ban until then was the theme park Villa being the other way around.
Oh.
But then I said afterwards that it could be swap.
I should have placed a bet. I would have won.
Didn't you say it was Consulate, which was like the first ban?
Yeah. You did say it's Consulate.
See, I'm a mind reader. I
Oh,
can
mate.
see where it's going, and that was close. I'll take that. Clubhouse, a map which MSG removed the last from their pool, I believe, the last game they played. And it was sad removing Clubhouse last time, but so Clubhouse clearly a map that they're comfortable to go to. However, they will be on the attacking side first, so I have to see if they're prepared for that. There's definitely a difference between a team which has set up pre-planned attacks and teams that haven't. Wave is a perfect example of this. Wave were phenomenal at attacking Clubhouse. They always were able to get each player was able to get their role, their job that they had to do done before they then took gunfights. And I think that is the ideal way to play an attacking Clubhouse. I think the two teams that reached out were Wave, like I already said, and actually Nexus Gaming in the match against Wave in the first round, or the second round, sorry, of the SST2. Wave had a very good showing on Clubhouse. Nexus, sorry, had a very good showing on Clubhouse, and were able to do the same thing, just not quite as well refined as Wave were able to put it by the end.
We're really gonna talk about Nexus. Yeah, Nexus. Who are they?
I mean, you got to give credit when a team plays well.
Yeah, true. But then again, I think, no offense to the boys at Surge, but I think Nexus had an easy fight on Clubhouse against Surge.
It was actually against Wave that they were showing well though, as well.
Yeah, they did
To
play
be fair
Wave
to
pretty
them,
well.
so
Yeah, true. Did they 7-0 Valhalla in SST?
Wave may have done. No, it wasn't 7-0. It was. Let me flip back. Hold on. There was like a 7-2, I think, on the first map, and then it was Cafe for the second map. And then I can't remember. I wasn't there for the finals, so I don't have it written down what the scores were for the finals.
Fair. Oh, I believe Rust is playing with a injured right hand, isn't he?
Your
Is it
team.
Rust or Rig?
Rust.
But dude, we voted for defense.
Bruh.
Ooh.
Okay, toxic.
Stylex won't get any kills this game. Stylex is the only player to be in the only person to be in every single lobby and never get a kill.
Oof.
Too true. Too true.
Then again, he's never died in a lobby
Yeah,
either.
there we go. Never died. 0 for 0 in how many rounds played?
Too many. Too
Oh,
many.
way too many.
At least McKaylee's won though.
True. Or isn't it technically like 0?
It's technically 0. Oh no.
Gonna say.
So it can't be infinite. But nothing can't be divided by anything. So,
Oh no, we're gonna get some big boy maths lessons right here.
oh, I hate math. Maths A level's not fun, man. Don't do it unless you have to.
I hate
Someti-
French.
And sometimes you have to, so
Oof. University courses?
yeah.
Ah.
Not fun. Not fun, man.
I was forced to study French in secondary school.
I mean, yeah, I think secondary a lot of people do languages, but
Yeah, but like
Hateful, man.
French. I hate
French
French.
French is an interesting language. Can be a bit difficult to learn. So,
I only passed because of my coursework.
fair. Well, I think I only passed maths because of Corona, so. Well, I don't actually know yet. I'm finding out in 9 days. Oh, actually,
Isn't it 15?
8 days. 8 days till A-level results day.
Ooh.
So everyone who's anticipating results day, good luck to everyone. But
Savor your last 8 days then.
yes.
Coming from an adult, you're never gonna like the days after.
Why not? Uni sounds fun.
You're having a laugh, mate, aren't you?
What do you mean? What's wrong with... Tell us, what's wrong with university?
Okay. For any kids under 16 watching, block your ears.
Look your ears.
Alright, so I'm gonna give you a 101 on uni. Bring a pack of condoms. Alright? Girls, make sure you have tampons. Always have spare underwear. Loads of socks. You're gonna need them. Trust me.
Loads of
Um,
socks.
You might need a sick bag if you're gonna go out partying.
A sick bag.
Don't wear underwear if you're gonna go out to party. It gets a bit
writing
weird
this
when it gets
down.
risky. Take notes, kids. Take notes. Take notes.
Family-friendly content, am I right?
You could do the weed, but don't do the cocaine.
Do the weed, but not the... Is this
Um,
life lessons with Cryptic?
yeah. Uni lessons with Cryptic. Everyone does weed in like. If you go university, everyone does weed. Trust me. Whoever,
Doesn't surprise me.
yeah. Cocaine's like if you're on the high level, like if you're doing like doctorate or some shit like that.
Okay.
Or in London.
Or you're in London, white boy crime. I'm racist.
True. And that's just me agreeing that he's racist.
Nah, mate, we're all everyone's equal here.
Remember after you say everyone's racist. I was like, interesting.
Yeah, can I get a mic check 1 2 3, please?
Mic check 1 2 3.
That's pretty hot.
So the players are now in the lobby, so we're just gonna wait for the game to get underway. As soon as we hear everyone is ready. Sanity has a lovely voice.
Oh,
He forgot his medicine.
serenade me, Sanity.
Do you know what? I'm sad.
We should definitely have a casters match for the next SST tournament.
What, a 1v1?
We could do a 1v1, or we could do like Team Goalie versus Team Cryptic.
Please, man.
That'd be fun.
Please not there.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Yeah, we'd smoke you. Everyone knows Team Goalie would be insane.
There's a caveat though. You could only bring you could only bring players from
To be honest, is that
either
alpha
SS
a
Open League
psychological
or
warfare
Advanced
for
League.
He
What do you
literally
mean?
just sang the Russian national anthem at you.
Oh, as in like the player has to be in one of the two leagues to draft.
So Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Alright, we're ready when you are, boys. We're ready.
So no Pengus, no Fabians.
I draft Team
What the
Wave.
fuck, then fix your mouth.
I want Drapes, Rust, Stella, Storms,
Boys, let's
and
go.
Kind of knows where you
G-
are.
give me. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Should I agree to that now?
I will.
I'm down for those teams.
I'm down. Alright, I'm down for so team Cryptic will consist of me, Stella.
Wait, do you play? I thought we don't play. I thought we just
No,
like...
oh no. We definitely play. It's a casters game. We have to play.
Yeah, but you like pick the team and then they go and play for you. You know, they represent the name.
No. You get to pick players from different teams.
So you get to pick 4 teams.
No,
So,
no,
like, if
I
or
thought
like 4 players.
No.
I thought it was like you pick 5 players and then you sit on the sidelines, coach, like cheering them on.
No. You're gonna play yourself.
What do you mean?
So it'll be
I'm
me,
trash
Stella,
at
Storm.
Siege. I mean,
I'm
I think all
trash.
of- I'm obviously better than anyone in Advanced League because Advanced League just filled with trashers. But
Oh!
Shots fired.
Whoa.
all my homies from Nexus will be cheering for that one.
Oof. And I think team. Who's been banned? A Thatcher and a Montaigne.
And
Maestro's
now the
out.
Maestro
Fair.
leaves the Echo in play, but does remove that bulletproof utility for the defenders.
I could actually see Echo ban coming soon. It might be a smart ban. Ooh.
Okay.
So this is going to force people onto either running the Mute or the Cade. Personally, I think the Mute is a really strong operator on this map because
Agreed.
there are so many ways to get that main garage server wall open, the main server wall open on the cache server defense. That really just putting a Mute jammer there just to stall time is probably enough. Bandit tricking is dangerous anyway, but now the Cade's in play, and you can use Cade in very creative ways to deny the opening of the wall. So here we see the Cade being picked. There's the Echo in play in the hands of Hatsu. So an interesting pick in the Goyo. Very strong operator, having 2 deployable shields, which are now very strong since their rework a couple seasons ago.
What season
Goyo
was
is-
that in?
It was beginning. It was midway through season year 4, I believe. So when I think with Mozzie and Gridlock they came in.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
And then Ember Rise was shortly after, in which Goyo had the shields. So I think that was the timeline. But I'm
Hey,
sure
s-
chat
a
will
stock,
correct me anyway.
a stock and Barho. This is a
Very interesting
yeah.
pick coming out for the first round. It'd be lovely to see what Shabatan have in store. This could really catch MSG off guard, and I think it's a lovely way to start. They're confused as hell.
They definitely weren't prepared for. Have they underestimated Team Shavatan?
10 seconds
Team
remaining.
Shabatan are not to be trifled with.
5
There's
This
an
could
interesting
be-
There's an interesting hold on this site performed in the
Attackers are
LATAM
moving to
region, I
defuse the
believe,
bomb.
and I think I'm correct in saying it was Team 1, which brought out an interesting hold with very similar operator lineup. But that's a very quick kill through the wall, and that's going to take out Snow on the castle. The sledge with the pre-fire through that stock, through the cache wall there, is going
Bomb
to catch
located
him
by
as he's
attackers.
trying to rotate to set up some barricades. Already at a 4 versus 5, and it's only 30 seconds into the first round. The attackers are quickly moving up towards the top floor, trying to get this in control so they can play from the angles above that you can get from some of the floors.
A lot of vertical play can be seen on this site, especially through cash onto stock.
Yes, cache onto stock as well as the main bar area. We can see Echo behind the bar, and the floor above that is vulnerable to some soft destruction, I do believe.
As an Echo main, I don't think that's the smartest spot to be sitting in, to be fair.
Where would you sit on this site?
On this site, personally, I'd be somewhere in either logistics or gym. A place that you would never check. They might get me on the roam clear, but then again, I've got the ACOG against them. ready to
They are
hunt you down.
I mean, I think you have to have the hatch prepared, and I think it's maybe safer just to have
Oh, definitely the hatch prepared.
reinforced.
Yeah. Hatch
that's
prepared so I could drop
quick
down.
kill dash with a double kill, eliminating Hatsu as we have Snow dropping from the lobby. A lot of damage done very early on to Duke.
Ooh, Duke taking quite the hit right there. He's on about 26, 27 HP.
And that's the problem with playing Echo in that spot, is you're going to be removed very quickly behind the bar. The floor above you is destructible, as well as the staircase offering a long line of sight as soon as you tried to leave.
Definitely not a spot, like I said, definitely wouldn't play it, but there goes the Ash from the smoke.
Yeah, taken out. A very lovely angle, but 2 quick kills from the Maverick. That's going to be a double kill for him. He's going to secure his team the first round of the game. They weren't quite able to put anything off. It was an interesting take, actually, as you're normally expecting them to try to move towards the stock, but instead they tried to take the upstairs control and root the defenders out of their positions and catch them when they were on their toes, and it worked successfully.
Are we going to see a rehost or?
I think we might have to see a rehost. Snow has disappeared.
Ooh.
And there's Duke asking for the rehost. So it will be a rehost, I do believe, as one of the players is not currently in the lobby. That's a shame. It's going to slow down the game, but it will give Shoutown a little bit of time to discuss what their next plan will be. It's going to have to remain with the same bands. So it was the Thatcher, the Monty.
Thatcher, Monty, Maestro, Bandit. I think were the bands.
Yes, it was those bands.
Yes.
With Mindset removing the Monty and the Maestro, 2 interesting picks, choosing not to use that Montaigne whilst they start on the attack, so feeling that they can clear the map well enough without it, and that would actually be to their advantage to not have it in play at all. And the Bandit and the Thatcher being taken out. Bandit, an interesting band that we've already discussed, leaving Cade in a better spot. But that is how they chose to operate.
To bring back the conversation a bit, we were discussing what your team would be for a casters match. Who's your ideal 5?
My ideal 5. I would say my ideal 5 players, if I'm drafting 5 players, I want to go for consistency and so a team that I know would be able to play well off of each other to get me that win in the casters showdown. So the players that I would draft Koss, Rig, Eki, Chunky, and Nico. Those would be my 5. I think those 5 players are fantastic individuals, and I reckon if you brought them together, they'd be an absolute powerhouse.
Ooh. Quite the interesting lineup.
Yeah, I think I'd really love to see how those players play off of each other.
I just want to see how Drapes and Stella actually communicate and, how the chemistry between the two is.
Yeah, it could be interesting.
I think having Stella and Storm on the same team is quite, I want to say, the buff to my lineup. Seen as this from the same roster and the same team.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I've seen the two play.
Picking players that share a roster with each other could definitely come in clutch, as they would have the chemistry and coordination pre-built. But we're going to come back, and it's going to be geared to the Church Arsenal. So they tried something interesting, and while it didn't quite work out, there's always a chance you can pull off something interesting. And I respect them for having a shot at it. I think it's a good attempt.
I think they pulled out a pocket strat on MSG.
Yeah, it didn't quite work out in their favor, but it doesn't always work.
True. That's the thing with pocket strat. So it's a bit of a one-trick pony, and it's a double-edged blade as well. It either works or backfires heavily.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say.
Ooh, a 6-pick onto a pulse to a legion and an ash to an IQ. Fire with the nom noms
Attackers
in
need to
chat.
locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Okay, so it's very standard downstairs setup. We've got the Legion and the Smoke, two very strong operators. The Valkyrie is also going to provide them a lot of intel if you can get the cameras upstairs to provide some upstairs to provide info on the advancement. But also you can use them more towards the site to try and figure out where a
10
final
seconds left.
execute could be coming from if you can stall out the round.
5
Jaeger,
seconds to go.
fantastic operator, has a massive percent hit rate, and it's going to be very highly seen here as well, just due to the fact of how versatile of an operator he is. Any defensive setup just generally becomes stronger with a Jaeger in play.
He is, as I've mentioned before, and I think you've mentioned it a few times as well, he's quite busted, quote unquote.
Yes, he's quite a busted operator. I think it's interesting that they chose to forego the Habana, but I think it's because they expected the cache hold. Cache is the favored bomb site, and a lot of teams will choose to go there first. And I think it's very interesting from Shevatan to choose to start off with a bar and then go straight onto the basement, especially with a lineup that could very much go either way.
It's interesting not seeing the echo being played downstairs.
Yeah, it
in
is
Armory.
interesting, but there's a lot of other operators that they're using to compensate for that. The Valkyrie, I think, is another one where you have more cams spread out around the map, but you can't move them. It's an interesting trade-off. But I think it's one that they clearly want to take, and I don't judge them for doing so. If anything, I think the
Bomb
biggest problem is that they
located by
haven't had any roamers, which has given all the map control to Mindset Gaming very early on. 1 minute in, and they're already clearing out the entire floor and starting to push down towards the bottom floor already. They have a minute 40 to plan and execute and start to try and find an opening pick by poking holes in the defensive setup. The Maverick coming in huge at removing these clawed
A very
catches.
static hold from Shavatan.
Yes, it's a very
Some-
static hold.
Something I wouldn't advise on Clubhouse, to be honest. You definitely want a few roamers out there causing some trouble.
I think ever since the map mini rework, roaming has become a lot more viable when holding the bottom floor due to the addition of the extra set of stairs. So I do think it's an interesting choice not to use these new avenues of mobility, but I can understand why you want to play a little bit safer, but the ADS is not in the right position to save the life of Smoke, and he'll go down to a grenade from Dash very early on.
Quite the important pick right there, taking down Smoke, who I believe hasn't thrown a single canister yet.
It's a lovely shot from Serdan, catching the Zofia. The
IQ.
through the wall. The trades are coming back and forth. Thermite finding
Quite
a
the
pick
exchange
back.
over here. And a 2-man advantage to Mindset Game.
And now they're just rushing into the site, and it's going to be Dash finding Hatsu, that's the Valkyrie, going down and leaving them in an effective 1v3 as Sanity is down. But it will not matter, as Dash is going to come in and get the last kill, 3k on the round. Fantastic job from the Sledge. Couldn't quite kill with what bullets were remaining in his SMG-11 clip, but was able to swap his gun and finish off the round.
Is he actually on 6k? No, he's going 3-0.
Technically on an infinite KD, right?
Yeah. Yeah, technically on infinite. It's until your first kill, right? Your first death, I mean.
Mm-hmm. So, finally deciding to go up to the CCTV and cache, choosing not to repeat any of their previous bomb sites, keeping things interesting. The Mavericks still in play as they're expecting now possibly a swap onto the cache. It's been a fairly one-sided match so far. Kind of expected this coming in. Shavatan didn't have the greatest showing against Wave on Playday 1. We were hoping for something of a resurgence, but they haven't quite been able to have the early start that they would have wanted. But for MSG, their game plan is going to keep on rolling and see how many rounds they can put on the board before the half swap.
Quite the
Here's-
sixth pick.
I was about to say, here's your Echo coming out.
And here's the Hibana coming out. I knew they were gonna run a triple hard breach setup. I saw it coming. I had a bit of a gut feeling MSG was gonna
Attackers
run
need to locate and defuse as many
triple
bombs
hard
as
breach
they
setup.
can.
I think it's interesting to run a triple hard breach, but I think when you run the triple hard breach setup under the context of the Thatcher being banned, you're really using the Maverick more as a pseudo Thatcher. You're not going to be
Yes.
trying to Maverick trick the wall open. You're just going to be using it to remove those Cade claws. But there are actually ways to hide the claws if you're tricky enough with them that it can't really be removed by a Maverick. And there you can see it's being put on where the TV screens are, as the TV screen's being punched out. So it'd be interesting to see them
10 seconds left.
try to remove that, but they're going to have to try and use some sort of grenade over the top of the wall, which is what they might
5
try and do.
seconds left.
Poke a little circle, throw the grenade in through to land it and bounce off the ceiling to land to take
Attackers'
out that
objective is to
claw.
locate a bomb.
and then
This
get
is
your
where
thermite
Jaeger
charge
could have
going
been. This is where Jaeger could have been useful. It's a bit like you were
Yes.
saying. Whenever Jaeger's on the board, it just makes the whole lineup almost twice as strong.
Yeah, it just makes it makes everyone do their thing more effectively. It's an enabler. A nice little yokai cam being tossed on top of the server rack there. It's quite hard to see the attackers from the ground level, from the eye level, but should provide some nice lines of sight. And it does look like they are going to try and Maverick trick the wall open. Fire with a little bit of a slanted line, but he's just getting ready.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Meanwhile, it's going to be Dash finding a quick double kill on Jim's side, taking out Spectrum and Juke as the Cade and Ella out of the round. Going to set up a big opening and completely clear that side of the map for the attacker to make advantage of. And they're going to swing their thermite round and try and open that wall into from construction into cache to deny those positions where we can see the Echo and Starfall both playing.
A bomb.
Dash with a triple. A 4K for Dash. Will he get the ace?
One left in rafters. They know they're going to live it to him.
He
and
grabbed
will.
the ace.
Get the ace. Dash, the first ace of the event, and that's going to be a flawless round. All 5 kills being munched by Dash. He's going to be happy with himself for that one, and that's going to spirit them on for the rest of the game.
I should have bet on Dash making an ace, not Rust. Looks like I'm losing 5 quid today, boys. Ooh. That felt like a very, very quick round from MSG.
Trying to Maverick the wall open, he's going to be using it to remove.
A little message from Golu. He's calling the first 8-0 of
Attackers
Advanced.
need to locate and defuse bombs.
They decide to play bedroom and gym after reinforcing the bathroom walls. No rotations being made into gym. However, there are feet mounts to be utilized by maybe by the Echo playing in logistics. Barbed wires going down on main
10
stairs.
seconds to go.
Construction
5
walls
seconds
being
left.
reinforced by the smoke, which
Attackers are
does
moving
deny
out
a
to
very
locate
long
bomb and
angle
defuse
from
it.
Cash. You could see a. Or did he see the? Techno taking full control of CC, now pushing into Cash. He sees one. Will he grab him? He peeks him. He gets. Not quite the peak. Very too aggressive there, Techno. Duke gets a kill onto Techno. Giving a one-man advantage to Mindset Gaming. Dash taking quite the hits there from Duke. Duke escaping with about 75 HP. We're seeing no activity on the jacuzzi wall yet. The Thermite peeking into construction, trying to help out Dash in Cash. Dash sees another. The Maverick gets the kill onto Spectrum. Dash just been halted here in construction. Running outside onto the walkway. And that's the jacuzzi wall open. That's a very mid-game breach from
A bomb has
MSG.
been located.
There's still a health advantage going to Team Shaftanian. The Echo gets a kill onto Dash, taking out a very fraggy player off of MSG. Will we see Shaftanian's first round? Sanity peeking into the kitchen, slowly taking out the castle.
Bomb located by attackers.
I don't know what I just witnessed. Snow didn't hear him at all. Was the call not made that Sanity with a triple? Sanity goes down and the Maverick finishes it up. Was there no call made between the castle or the smoke about Sanity being in bathroom? Quite surprised there. The smoke just staring off into construction. MSG bringing both Maverick and Thermite for this attack on Church. I think the same lineup has been brought from Shaftanian with the Church defense. A 4-round advantage going to Sanity. Going to MSG. Don't know why I said Sanity there. Was 6 pick from a Valkyrie to a Wamai and an Ash to an IQ. Will they stick the 6 picks? Yes, they will.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Rotation being made into blue. It'd be interesting to see how the Wamai affects this hold on. Oh gosh, that's quite the statistics. Many people on Shaftanian still to drop a frag.
10 seconds to go.
Dash with 8 kills
5
and 1
seconds left.
death, surpassing his 6 KD and getting the 8 KD.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Again, Dash back on the sledge. I'm still waiting on Rust to get an ace. MSG trying to take quick control of stock, and here's a Vigil sitting out right outside of Cash, waiting for someone to come in. He knows he's being droned. Will he take out the drone? He takes out the drone, falls back onto site. Oh no, it falls back to bedroom. Hatsu in stock.
Scanning for electronics.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Will Sir Dan get the pulse scan on Maverick? Maybe throwing a C4 up there and killing the Maverick.
Sensor deployed.
He sees him. He knows he's tricking it. He still has a C4 in hand to throw up. Maverick losing 25 HP to the electrics. That's blue hatch open. And what seems to be, again, no one really doing a heavy roam on the second floor. I don't know if that Vigil's gonna come back and maybe pick off the Maverick. Snow taking quite the damage here. He doesn't know where he's being hit from. Sanity just quick peeking into blue, and the Maverick gets the frag onto Snow, finishing him off. Sir Dan outside of blue. Maybe getting a kill onto Sanity here. There's no rotation into blue from Armor. He cannot rotate, and Russ gets a kill, I think. Yep, he gets a kill onto Duke. There's, I think, the only Roma gone. The Pulse taking some hits here from main. Fire on the Slither. Wow. Shavtanian get a kill, and that is quickly traded off by Sanity.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
And down goes the Qaid. Last man alive and last to stand. Another round for MSG. On to round 6 here, where we see another attacking round from MSG. Maverick dash back on the sledge. Rust on the thermite. Quite an interesting switch up of roles here for Rust. I think he's playing hard support this game for I don't know who he's filling in for, but yeah. Turn your hacks down a bit, lad. Stylix calling hacks on MSG. Hacks for life. Let's see if we can get that trending. Hacks for life. Spelled exactly like that. Let's get that trending on Twitter or somewhere. Rust is cheating, by the way. Stylix, can we see his stats, please? 2-1. I don't really think he's cheating, Sanity. I think it's if he is using cheats, he he has walls. Okay, he's not really using his walls quite enough there. That's me, brother, with my 2 kills. I don't think he's had a wall bang yet, Sanity. So I'm gonna deny those wall claims. Back to bedroom and gym. Jacuzzi wall being reinforced. Again, feet lines being made into gym. No echo being brought though. No echo. The echo worked not as effective as he thought last game, but maybe the Legion will.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds to go. Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Into the action phase. It looks like they're gonna go for the jacuzzi walls a bit early here. Ash going downstairs underneath. Maybe going for a roam clear. No, she goes onto the onto jacuzzi. There's no denial, actually. There's no denial from Shavtanian onto jacuzzi. Also, They just open it right open. There is Sir Dan on main stairs watching it.
Bomb located by attackers.
The IQ and Sledge pushing into cash. Valkyrie watching it. Down goes Techno, down goes Spectrum. Quite the trade right there. Snow playing behind the deployable shield into cash. And there goes a C4 from the Valkyrie. A wild spray down into red. A nade being kicked by Dash. Throws it, destroying the deployable shield and killing Snow. Silency on a double kill. It's a 1v4 situation. Hatsu gets absolutely rushed. And that is match point for MSG. One round left, a singular round left for hopefully, fingers crossed, Russ to ace. Oh no, we're not at match point. My bad. One more round and then we're on match point. Or maybe Shavtanian win the round. Ooh, a mirror being bought for this hold on Church and Arsenal. It'd be interesting to see where they place the mirror windows here. Or maybe it's a 6-pick. Trying to bait someone to bring a Twitch, maybe. Or even a Hibana. Which I don't know why you want to bait someone to bring in a Hibana on There will be no 6-pick from the mirror. However, there will be a 6-pick from Jaeger onto Wamai. Quite the 6-pick right there. You'd think they'd keep the Jaeger and obviously get Jaeger to place down his ADSs, then go off for a roam. But they bring the Wamai. Maybe they're gonna do an anchor. Just a hard anchor over here. They do, however, have a Mozzie to deny some intel. Mirror window going on into blue. The Mozzie goes off for a roam upstairs into stock and lounge.
Ten seconds to insertion. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers are
A
moving
drone
out
set
to
up
locate
in
a bomb
garage,
and defuse
giving
it.
MSG the intel that they need. Shots instantly being fired from MSG, breaking some barricades down. However, they are giving away their location. It's a 4-stack west push from MSG right now. Sanity drones out blue, getting the intel. A Maverick
Bomb
trick
located by
the
attackers.
stock walls.
A bomb has been located.
A minute and 55 seconds left in the round. MSG still can make a push. Fire goes down the main stairs into main entrance. Well, not main entrance, that's one call out there, but it's got the door. Oh, they open up, Billy, that's Moto Hatch. 3 people sitting in church. There's 2 in armory. Shavtanian have wasted quite a lot of time here. Techno pushes into blue. He sees the mirror window. down goes fire from the smoke. Sir Dan lit up by the IQ. Will she win the gunfight here? She has a G8 in hand. She has the rounds to do so. Another. Ooh, that's a trade. Down goes Snow. Down goes Hatsu. A man advantage. Two more to mindset. 2v3 situation. 2v2 situation. Down goes Techno. Confirms the kill by shooting another round into her. Rust on the slitherest of health. Dash still alive. Peeking into armory. Rust might go down here. Trying to push into church. They have 16 seconds left. 1v2 situation. All Duke has to do is play the time. It's a 1v1 situation. Will this be the first round for Shaftanian? It is. They win the round. Quite the round from Shaftanian here. And quite the clutch from Duke. Shaftanian on the attack. All MSG have to do is win 2 rounds in a row to seal the win. Golu called an 8-0 in a DM to me, and looks like that's gone. Is 1-6 to MSG. Jaeger being played, and the first site going to Church. Shaftanian bring a Lion in their lineup. And the only hard breach they have is Hibana. Maybe they will 6-pick off the Lion onto a Thermite. No immediate 6-picks being made here. Will they stick the Lion? Could this be a pocket strat we haven't seen yet in Advanced League? Diffuser going to the Nomad, which is
Defenders, protect your bombs
quite
from being
unusual
defused by
for
attackers.
someone who's playing, I think, Duke as a flex. The prep phase from MSG, quick and swift. Immediately kitchen hatch being reinforced and bar walls. Dash goes for the blue hatch. From MSG's lineup, it looks like there will be maybe 4 people
10
roaming.
seconds to go.
Well, actually 3 people roaming and 2 anchoring.
5 seconds
Sanity on 10 kills and 2 deaths. Quite the
left. Attackers must
statistics.
locate and defuse a bomb.
Into the action phase. Spectrum taking it
Attackers have
slow
dropped
to
the bomb
push
diffuser.
into
Attackers
Clubhouse.
recovered the bomb diffuser.
Sir Dan picks up the diffuser. Spectrum drones out. Stock. Will they go for the motor hatch here? The Techno roaming upstairs on that Mozzie. And from MSG's last game, we do know how dangerous Techno can be on Mozzie. Oh, Hatsu falls down and gets injured. He's on now 20 HP with not a single round being fired from either team. Quite the slow push up here from Shaftanian, still to get into the building. Duke gets into freezer, goes into kitchen. Neja placed onto kitchen door. Oh no, onto the actual white pipe, and Sanity gets it. And he gets taken out by the buck. I would call that an high IQ play if I was Shaftanian. Shooting a fake air jab onto white pipe and then another onto kitchen door. Techno on the roam, coming down main stairs. An air jab off on main stairs. They know where he is. He's running for his life. Snow on the slithers of house.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Down goes Sir Dan. A pistol kill onto Sir Dan, actually. No, onto Snow, my bad. 3v2 situation. Health advantage going to MSG. Both roamers taken out. Spectrum might be pushing down main stairs here. With the Nomad playing vertical by the looks of it. He sees one. He misses quite a few shots onto fire.
15 seconds remaining.
The Legion just sitting there patiently waiting to get the
10
kill
seconds remaining.
on to Spectrum. Round 8 going to Mindset Gaming. Mindset now at match point, and Cryptic still waiting on Russ to ace, which by the looks of it he won't be doing. MSG decide to go to CCTV as their last, could be their last defensive round. Don't want to call the game too early. Ooh, and a Elite is in play, an Echo Elite. A big yikes from Rust right here. Dash now switches to the Echo. Had to bring in the ace, which must be 6-picked out of. They switched to the Thermite. I think the smartest 6-pick there would have been a Hibana if you wanted ace for the range. And a smoke to a mute. Quite weird. I would have kept the smoke.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Ah, no, they needed the mute for denial. Well, no, not really. They had the Kaid. Question is, will Dash be playing on Rafters as Echo? Construction being reinforced by Sanity. A quick prep phase from MSG.
10 seconds.
Both
left.
garage walls will be reinforced. Keeping cash walls soft for the Thermite to breach.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
A Kaid electrical, I think, in the TV rack. Oh, and at the corner of CC wall. A Yogai placed above onto CC. I think early in the game, Yokais should be placed out a bit to help the roamers, but AO, everyone has their own place out, I guess. Sanity sitting silently in gym.
Air jab in position.
A minute into the round, still no one in on site. Does Sanity have the intel that Duke and Sir Dan are outside on gym window? Duke pushes into master bedroom. Snow and Sir Dan follow. No one goes for a wallbang onto Sanity. Spectrum taking quite
Attackers bomb
quite hit. The Spectrum goes down by a C4. Fire with the C4 kill on Spectrum. Dash playing in cash with Echo. There is no soft destruction on the cash wall. Air jab goes off. Sanity pushes back. Snow peeks it. Techno goes down on red stairs. Sanity isolated in gym. Techno gets up from a dock stim. Fire gets a double kill. He gets a triple.
Defender exposed.
3 down for MSG. Will he go for the ace? Ooh, and he rushed in a bit too early there. The Nomad getting kills onto Fire.
15 seconds left.
15 seconds. Will we see a double kill here from... Yes, we do. A double kill from... I think that was Sanity. Yes, Sanity. A double kill onto the Finker and Nomad. That is the end of Playday 2 Advanced League. Winners being SAD and MSG. MSG winning 8-1 and SAD winning... I don't really remember by how much.
It was the same scoreline.
Ah. MSG's top 3 above or on 10 kills.
Alright, GG. GG.
GG's been thrown out from both teams. And that is the end of Playday 2. A dominating performance by MSG. Quite the attack and defense. The round they lost on defense was very, very surprising. The Mozzie over there coming in clutch with a kill onto Dan. Tune in tomorrow for Open League, where I play at 9:30 BST against Mobility. Match predictions for that game? Don't really know. It's either going to be us or Mobility. We also have Lions Den versus Encrypted Gaming, and I believe Static play Aquamarine tomorrow. Yeah, first game Aquamarine versus Static, Lions Den versus Encrypted Gaming, and then there is Cadet Esports versus Team Mobility. My match predictions for tomorrow, I think Lions Den will beat Encrypted Gaming. I want to say
Lions
8-7.
Den Squid Squad game is being delayed to Friday.
Oh, Lions Den and Squid Squad's game, not encrypted, have been delayed till Friday. But I think the rest of the games are still on, right?
Yeah,
Mr.
it's
Plur.
Aquamarine Encrypted, Static Intel, Mobility Cadets, Lions Squids.
You know what? I might as well actually check the Discord to see who's playing and who's not. Do my job properly, you know? Alright, so I think I got the games completely wrong for tomorrow's Open League. Okay, so there's Aquamarine versus Encrypted Gaming at 4 PM. Team Static versus Intel at 17:30, so that's 5:30 PM. Mobility versus Cadet Esports, which has been rescheduled to, I think, 9:30 PM, but might again be rescheduled to Friday, depending on how my roster can come. And Lions Den versus Squid Quad is at 8:30, or has that been rescheduled as well?
The Lions Den Squid Squad has been moved to Friday.
Lions Den versus Squid Squad has been moved to Friday. What time? I think it's 8:30 again.
Just 8 o'clock, I think. Or
Yeah.
7:45.
7:45ish, I guess. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna redo my match predictions then. Aquamarine versus Encrypted Gaming. Aqua wins, I guess. Static versus Intel. Intel kind of debuted on my team, so I'm gonna give the win to. Actually, not. I'm gonna give the win to Static. Mobility versus Cadet. Depending on what day it's played on, I think it's gonna go to Cadet and it's gonna go overtime.
So, personally, I think the games are gonna go Aquamarine, Static, Mobility,
Ooh.
Squid Squad.
Why do you think Mobility is gonna get the overhand on us?
I don't know, it's just the way that they played in the Mobility Aquamarine game.
Mm-hmm.
They just showed like confidence and like the ability to be able to like take control of the map without even needing to get into a gunfight.
Yeah. I've had my coaching and analyst team literally go over that game a few times.
Yeah.
And, I think if we end up playing Coast, which is what me and Alpha, the team captain, have agreed to because of the whole rescheduling issue, where we are going to be missing a player if it's played on Thursday. I'm trying to get it rescheduled to Friday again. But if it's on Thursday, we are definitely going to be playing Coast again. And don't expect a dominating performance from Mobility. We've got them brought out, so to speak. All I'm saying is, if they end up banning Echo, they've literally fallen into my hands. Because that's the exact. I expect them to. If we're gonna play Coast, I think they're gonna ban Echo and they're going to ban Hibana. Echo and Hibana is gonna be their bans for Coast. So whoever's watching from Mobility Gaming, I'll see you tomorrow, and it'll be fun.